Welcome to Torah Truth for Us with Linda.
The steadfast love of Yehovah never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning, new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, O Yah. Great is thy faithfulness. This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success. They are new every morning, new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, O Yah. Great is thy faithfulness. Yehovah is my portion, says my soul. Therefore I have hope in him. Yehovah is good to those who wait for him, to the person who seeks him. Great is thy faithfulness.
The second reading of Passover, Pesach, from Leviticus, YHWH, chapter 22, verse 26, through chapter 23, verse 44. And Yehovah spoke to Moshe, saying, When a bull or a sheep or a goat is born, it shall be with its mother 7 days, and from the 8th day and thereafter it shall be accepted as an offering made by fire to Yehovah. And whether it is a cow or her ewe and her young, do not kill both in one day. And when you offer a sacrifice of thanksgiving to Yehovah, offer it of your own free will. On that day it shall be eaten, and you shall leave none of it until morning. I am Yehovah. Therefore you shall keep my commandments and perform them. I am Yehovah. And you shall not profane my holy name. I will be acknowledged as holy among the sons of Israel. I am Yehovah who sanctifies you, the one bringing you out of the land of Egypt to be your Elohim. I am Yehovah. And Yehovah spoke to Moshe, saying, Speak to the sons of Israel and say to them, The feasts of Yehovah, which you shall proclaim, holy convocations, these are my feasts. 6 days work shall be done, but the 7th day is a Sabbath of solemn rest, a holy convocation. You shall not do any work. It is the Sabbath of Yehovah in all your dwellings. These are the feasts of Yehovah, holy convocations, which you shall proclaim at their appointed times. On the 14th day of the 1st month at twilight is Yehovah's Passover, and on the 15th day of this month is the Feast of Unleavened Bread to Yehovah. You must eat unleavened bread 7 days. On the 1st day you shall have a holy convocation. You shall not do any customary work, but you shall offer an offering by fire to Yehovah for 7 days. The 7th day shall be a holy convocation. You shall not do any customary work. And Yehovah spoke to Moshe, saying, Speak to the sons of Israel, and say to them, When you come into the land which I give to you, and reap its harvest, then you shall bring a sheaf, omer, of first fruits, brashit, of your harvest, to the priest. And he shall wave the sheaf before Yehovah to be accepted on your behalf. On the day after the Sabbath the priest shall wave it. And you shall offer on that day, when you wave the omer, a male lamb without blemish of the first year, as a burnt offering to Yehovah. And its grain offering shall be 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil, an offering made by fire to Yehovah, a sweet aroma. And its drink offering shall be 1/4 of a hin of wine. And you shall not eat neither bread, nor parched grain, nor fresh grain, until the selfsame day that you have brought an offering unto your Eloheh. It shall be a statute forever, throughout your generations and all your dwellings. And you shall count for yourselves from the day after the Sabbath, from the day that you brought the omer of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be completed. Until the day after the 7th Sabbath you shall number 50 days. Then you shall offer a new grain offering to Yehovah. You shall bring from your dwellings 2 breads of wave, of 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour. They shall be with leaven. They shall be baked, the first fruits, bechorim, to Yehovah. And you shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 bull, son of a bull, and 2 rams, and they shall be a burnt offering to Yehovah. And with their grain offering and their drink offerings, an offering made by fire, for a sweet aroma to Yehovah. And you shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and 2 male lambs of the first year as a sacrifice of a shalom offering. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits as a wave offering before Yehovah. With the 2 lambs they shall be holy to Yehovah for the priest. And you shall proclaim on this same day that it is a holy convocation to you. You shall not do any customary work. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations. And when you reap the harvest of your land, you shall not wholly reap the corners of your field when you reap, nor gather any gleaning from your harvest, for you shall leave them for the poor and for the stranger. I am Yehovah your Elohim. And Yehovah spoke to Moshe, saying, Speak to the sons of Israel, saying, In the 7th month, on the 1st of the month, you shall have a Sabbath rest, Shabbaton, a memorial of blowing the trumpets, shouting, Torah, a holy convocation. You shall do no customary work, and you shall offer an offering made by fire to Yehovah. And Yehovah spoke to Moshe, saying, Also, the 10th day of the month, this 7th month, shall be the day of the atonements. It shall be a holy convocation for you, and you shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire to Yehovah. And on this same day you shall do no work, for it is the day of atonements, to make atonement for you before Yehovah your God. For any person who is not afflicted in soul on this same day shall be cut off from his people. And any person who does work on this same day, I will destroy that person from among his people. You shall do no manner of work, a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. It is to you a Sabbath of solemn rest, and you shall afflict your souls. On day 9 of the month at evening, from evening to evening, you shall celebrate your Sabbath. And Yehovah spoke to Moshe, saying, Speak to the sons of Israel, saying, This 15th day of the 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles for 7 days to Yehovah. On the first day there shall be a holy convocation. You shall do no customary work. You shall offer 7 days an offering made by fire to Yehovah. On the 8th day you shall have a holy convocation, and you shall offer an offering made by fire to Yehovah. It is a sacred assembly. You all shall do no customary work. These are the feasts of Yehovah, which you shall proclaim to be holy convocations to offer an offering made by fire to Yehovah, burnt offering and a grain offering, a sacrifice and drink offerings, everything on its proper day, besides the Sabbaths of Yehovah, and besides your gifts, and besides all your vows, and besides all your free will offerings which you give to Yehovah. Also, on the 15th day of the 7th month, when you have gathered in the fruit of the earth, you shall keep the feast of Yehovah 7 days. On the first day there shall be a Sabbath rest, and on the 8th day a Sabbath rest. And you shall take for yourselves on the first day the fruit of beautiful trees, and branches of palm trees, and boughs of leafy trees, and willows of the brook. And you shall rejoice before Yehovah your Elohim 7 days. And you shall keep it as a feast to Yehovah 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. In the 7th month you shall celebrate it. You shall dwell in booths 7 days. All who are native of Israel shall dwell in booths, that your generations may know that I made the sons of Israel dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. Ani Yehovah Elohechem. I am Yehovah, your God. And Moshe declared the feasts of Yehovah to the sons of Israel. May Yehovah bless you and keep you. May Yehovah cause his face to shine on you and be gracious to you. May Yehovah bless you and keep you. May Yehovah lift up his countenance on you and give you peace. Yivrechecha Yehovah v'yishmerecha. Yair Yehovah panav elecha v'yonecha. Yisa Yehovah panav elecha v'yasem lecha. Shalom.